As far as home field advantages go in the playoffs, there are few places tougher on a visiting team than this one. Sold out Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Denver Broncos. On the visitors' sideline, Patriot head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys coming in feeling pretty good, ready to prove they're the superior team in the conference. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys earned the right to host this game, and now just one win away from solidifying their spot as the best. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So now here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
We're going to throw. May. And right away, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. Inside the 10. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. And on a stage of this magnitude, the conference championship, so many early game jitters can happen, so that scores a big relief to a coach.
Yeah, no one wants to mention that in the locker room before the game. No one says, hey, don't fumble or don't do this because you don't want negative thoughts. That's why getting off to a good start is so huge for everyone. The first score in the conference title game, massive.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Makes the score.
So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's probably a little angry at himself. It was his fumble, obviously, a moment ago that led to the scoop and score touchdown that has him down early.
And now we find out about the psychology aspect of being a coach. Because when you have a guy that's just happened, some people want to take him out of the game immediately. Others say, you know something? Let's feed him the ball again next series and see if he's going to be able to atone for it. Let's see what they decide to do.
This 2nd and 4. They run once more with Henderson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
And this is showing faith in a running back who just lost a fumble a minute ago. That was returned for a touchdown. Now, some coaches might let him think about on the bench for a bit, but he's right back out there. They're showing that they have confidence in him.
Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
And the Patriots, first down. A gain of a yard.
May going to give it to Henderson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
On the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 46-yard line.
They go play action now. May. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
The Broncos going dime. 2 extra defensive backs for 3rd down.
Playing pass all the way.
Throwing here is May. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 34. Up the middle. Here's Henderson. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
And pass complete. Here's Butte with it. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Broncos' 13-yard line.
Here's May. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Mac Hollins, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Pats are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they started to execute it, and they started to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback at 6'2" out of Auburn. It's Jarrett Stidham.
For a brief time, he was thought to be a possible successor to Tom Brady while he was still in New England, but that didn't materialize. But opportunity may still not for him to start in the NFL today. Definitely has the arm and mobility to make plays against NFL defenses. All he needs now is consistency.
From the gun, it's Stidham. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harvey. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Stidham on the sneak. And he will have a Broncos first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They go play action now. Stidham. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's Stidham. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. 4 yards.
Here's Stidham to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
At the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Stidham. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Patriots take over. New England's offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll throw with May. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. Back deep to return is Marvin Mims. And this will be taken at the 13. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, that's Garrett Bowles, the former first-round pick, the guilty party. Now it's Stidham. Setting up and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they'll have it just 5 yards away from pay dirt here, 1st and goal.
Well, that sure started out as a good example of what they call backed up or coming out on offense, meaning you're backed up close to your own goal line. Big-time emphasis on practicing that to try and create some room at no less to give the punter a chance to kick the ball away. It means take care of the ball, try and create some space. They were doing that, and the ball comes free.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. The 1st and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on 2nd and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you got to get the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket before the defenders bring pressure.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
A 28-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Denver's offense now set to go. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Now it's Stidham. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. Second down and a yard. As they've got it as we resume action. First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now May on the sneak. And he will have a Patriots first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Patriots, first down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Patriots.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Second down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
To the air, May. It's complete to Diggs. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. To throw, it's May. Up in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 34-yard line.
Another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Up the middle is Henderson. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
At the 30-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd.
Again, it's Henderson. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 3rd and 4.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. And he is caught. And out of bounds right around the 20.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Patriots first down.
Gets this complete to Butte. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
16-yard line.
He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are able to extend their lead.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
The extra point now for Borregales. It's good to make it 17-7. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it ends with a New England touchdown. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. And Denver getting set to take the field. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And running with power here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the give, it's Harvey. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Fighting to the ball carrier there was Carlton Davis, and he finishes that play off.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Stidham from the shotgun. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Stidham, 3rd down from the gun. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
1 1st down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. Yeah, he was looking for the check up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. New England trying to get a place on offense. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Patriots.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
That's another Patriots 1st down.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row.
Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And they go play action with May. And that one too wide and incomplete. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
3rd down and 9.
Looking to throw. May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Keyshawn Boutte, 27 yards. And the Patriots are able to stretch out their lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Denver's offense ready to go again. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. On the ground, it's Harvey to start the drive. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Zone read to give to Harvey. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To throw is Stidham. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. Stidham. Going right side here, and that's complete. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They go play action now. Stidham. He'll air this one out from Mims. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll find Sutton on the right side complete. And for the moment, this will be a first down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Again, Stidham. Over the middle, complete. It's Sutton. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Holding offense.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Here's Stidham to throw. He'll swing this out to Harvey. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. New England's offense set to go. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoor them, and that time looked well for a solid gain.
And Henry's going to pick up a Patriots first down as he'll get this up to the 32. Throwing here is May. That pass complete. Here's Butte with it. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. 2nd down and 3. They'll throw with May. Short pass caught by Henry. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's May. He'll swing this out to Henderson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Patriots
from the gun, it's May. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To the air, May. Now he's going to step up and run. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. So halftime now here on Sunday night primetime. Let's get it to Scott Hanson in Orlando.
Our trip through the NFL.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
Now Stidham off play action. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
And got his man complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Marvin Mims, 73 yards. And the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Lutz with the extra point. And the lead down to 10, 24-14.
Broncos 14. Will Lutz.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Once again, it's Henderson. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 90 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Henderson. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
That's good for a Patriots first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. To throw, it's May. They set up the screen for Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots! Trevion Henderson, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
And that's just another in a long line of passing touchdowns for him today. To say that he's been on fire would definitely be an understatement.
Borregales now for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So the Broncos coming out now. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
32-yard line.
There to stop him was Carlton Davis. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 5. From the gun, it's Stidham. And that's going to be caught by Sutton. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 35.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Now it's Stidham. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Stidham. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 2nd catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down.
Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Play action. It's Stidham. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. From 19 yards away. And the Broncos are able to cut into that deficit. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. That time a 6-play drive. And Courtland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of
a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll set up to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now back to throw. And Diggs has it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Running left is Henderson. Oh, what a move. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. Alex Singleton, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
The coverage by P.J. Locke.
From the gun on third down is May. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a fourth down.
A 44-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Jarrett Stidham ready to pilot this offense again. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now Stidham setting up a screen for Harvey. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have a Broncos first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Up the middle, it's Harvey. Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Stidham finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Zone coverage here defensively. They're going to let their tight end run a drag across the field. This is where a linebacker gets forced to pass him off. That time, the receiver gets lost a little bit, and he's able to make the catch and pick up good yardage and a first down.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Anthony Jennings in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. And that sack, Charles, just looked like a case where a speedy defensive end is a little bit quicker than the offensive tackle.
Yeah, it makes it difficult for a tackle to determine what exactly to do. Do you do the kick slide and try and get back in the pocket and meet him there? Do you meet him on the line of scrimmage where they call a quick set? In any event, right now, he's having his troubles.
He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a fourth down. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
And they go play action with May. Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. Welcome back now to Denver. We get set for the fourth quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 45.
Looking to throw. May. It's complete to Diggs. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the shotgun, May with it. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. Out of the gun, Stidham. He gets this into the hands of Harvey. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
At the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Stidham. Looking right sideline, that's complete. Down the right sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Marvin Mims with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Broncos have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. Looks good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. And now we move our focus to Stephon Diggs. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself. Usually it opens it up for other people that have big games as well.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Patriots.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. Takes it to about the 37. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing here is May.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll throw with May. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
The football going back over to the Denver Broncos. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter, this possession, gigantic. Harvey now on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Patriots' 29-yard line.
Once more with Harvey. A beautiful fake. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
And the Broncos first down.
They run straight ahead with Harvey. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him now to this point. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3.
2nd and 2.
The leading rusher in NCAA history from Youngstown State. Here's Jaleel McLaughlin. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Jaleel McLaughlin, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter.
Makes the score.
Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. And he won't quite make it to the 25. New England trying to get a place on offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. So nothing doing there. And it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's May. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. So the first play in the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now it's Stidham. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
Stidham from the shotgun. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
Lutz for the Broncos field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now.
Makes the score.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And able to get this out to the 25. New England's offense set to go. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, it's May. They set up the screen for Henderson. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. A tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. .47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2 yards.
2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
To throw is Stidham. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Jennings on the tackle. That's a gain of 5.
Now it's Stidham. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And the Patriots take over. Looking to put a drive together. Room past the 35. And all the way up to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's May. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
That's another Patriots 1st down. It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Patriots.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. He finds Douglas complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. And that is incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Boy, hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming. 4th and 3. They'll try and throw forward May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. His throw incomplete. Final 90 seconds here. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Gets this complete to Butte. Super Bowl aspirations on the line. A critical one here. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Broncos have just about sewn up this football game. Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play, and they got it right there, partner.
And coming out now, the Broncos. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. As the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Here's 3rd and 10. Again, it's Harvey. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Here's Jones. It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the connection not there. Incomplete. Just 14 seconds down to the final couple of plays here. Throw out wide is incomplete. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Back to throw. And the Broncos get there and take him down. And the AFC champion has been crowned onto the Super Bowl. There cannot be a better feeling than this.
It's almost indescribable. And when we talk to players from the past, a lot of them mention getting to the Super Bowl, winning a conference championship, even before they talk about the Super Bowl itself. All that hard work to get to your goal, incredible.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, will see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.